Hi everyone, it's Amelia. Trying to see if it's actually working or not. My internet's acting like it's a little bit slow, but I might need to put it like up somewhere closer to the internet. I don't know. Hope everybody's having a good night. I am trying to get this stuff done in here tomorrow. So yeah, hanging out and stuff. So let's see if it don't look like it's too bad. We'll see. Okay. So I can get my screen back up, get myself organized a little bit. YouTube. It's weird. Just trying to figure out my computer. Thing just like disappears on me. Nice. Hi kids. Still trying to figure out. I got my Hangout because it's not. I don't know where. It's like nowhere. Zoom, I guess. Hmm. Here, maybe I can. I don't know. Can you see me okay? There it is. Finally. Good grief, that was weird. Okay. Let me have a mini Yeah, it's blurry in this room. Sorry about that. For some reason, my computer completely signed out of Google Hangout screen, just disappeared. Now, oh great. Let me see if I can move closer to the Wi-Fi. Maybe that will be better up here. I don't know. Move this over here. This room is the furthest room away from my internet. I am going to pick you up. So, sometimes it sucks. The internet does. Over here, I guess. So what are you working on tonight, kids? More? Good. Glad it's better. Listing clothing. Fun. I got 11 things listed on Posh today, which is good for me. Now package the stuff the hard goods that I got done, and then I have to take some more pictures, clean this room up, find a few things that should be in this room somewhere that I need, and get ready. Finish getting ready to go on my trip. Okay. I think I'm almost settled. If not, oh well. I just want this stuff to be picked up for I decided to stay up tonight and get the stuff finished. I might list it tomorrow, or I might just wait till I get back next Monday. I just want to get the stuff out of the way for my husband in case he has to ship something. He doesn't have to move crap stuff around and all that. He won't be in his way. Which I need to set my handling time longer just in case he doesn't get to shipping. I don't get a ding. That 2 days, but I'm thinking about setting longer because I don't know what day I'm going to be back. I don't want to put it on vacation mode though. Because I feel like my cells screech to a halt every single time I do that for a week and a half afterwards. But yeah. My dogs are doing in the other room. I just want to play it safe. This doll has like the creepiest eyes ever. They're 2 different colors. They're cool. But I'm pretty much all packed except for the things like my computer, you know, things that I'm using up until I leave. Pretty much packed. I'm pretty simple when it comes to like road trips. Like I don't pack a lot of stuff. I just rather not have a lot of stuff to deal with. And I feel like now I have too much stuff and I only have one bag, but it's getting pretty full. I thought about taking away some of the stuff, but it's already packed. I remember one time me and my husband, we went away for like, we went somewhere for like 5 days. I don't know where everyone is. I don't know. Maybe they didn't get a notification. Maybe they're tired. Me and my husband went away one time for like 5 days, and both of us fit everything for those days in a backpack and one small like carry-on. Couldn't believe it. I don't know if I could do that again. Yeah, maybe everybody's sleeping tonight. I know I would be if I didn't. Well, I probably would be like, why? Oh, yeah. Well, the key is to packing clothes. Like when we went on that trip was we wore like very, or my clothing was very, I don't know how to say it except like slinky fabric. You know that fabric that doesn't wrinkle, real thin stuff? So it just folded really small up, like the dresses and stuff. So I had a lot of dresses and stuff like that or shirts and stuff that fold up really. But I always look for, I don't really wear those kind of, but I always pack them when I'm like leaving or going somewhere because they just don't take up very much room. They fold up really, really small and then they don't wrinkle. So like polyester type fabric. I don't have to worry about 2 things taking up rooms. This one is, yeah, that one. But this time I have like a duffel bag and I have a backpack because I'm taking too much stuff. But, oh well. I love this little book. It's so cute. Who's there? My soft books haven't been selling as much as they used to. I've been kind of picky about the ones I pick up. I used to sell them really well, but they've slowed down a little bit, which is weird because I know, there's still people that use them. This is like a no-name, like it's like books. I've never heard of that for a soft book brand. But I figured since it was a cute owl thing, it might do okay. Well, when I moved to Korea, we weren't like command sponsors, so we couldn't move anything over. I took 2 bags with me, and that's it. All my stuff, all I could fit into 2 bags as much possible. And then I came back, we were command sponsored, and we had like half of a crate full of stuff. But even then, I was like, a lot of people like to have like 1 or 2 crates completely full, even like just couples of stuff. When we were moving, I'm like, I want to get rid of everything. I don't want to move all this stuff. I'm like, I always tell my husband when we move, I'm like, obviously we don't have any problem acquiring things. I'm like, the less I have to move, the better. Like, if I have to move this room, I'm going to do it by sections. Like, I'm going to take, like, 1 shelf in a carload. That way I don't get everything mixed up. Take 1 shelf of this room and, like, some personal stuff in a truckload or carload and put it in set up the new shelving for if we ever move. Because I can't imagine unorganized way. That'd be awful. What was this? That book. Oh, there it is. I'm like, come on. This thing, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, that's how I am. Like, I'm just like, take it. I don't want any of it. Like, there's some stuff I keep, but like, I like my dining room table. We never use it. It's like a drop point for all the junk we bring into our house. It's like the first place we drop everything once we walk in the house. I love it though. It's like 100-year-old tabletop. I put legs on it. We had to make a piece of like a panel for it. I mean, it matches mostly. And it used to have like the crank, and it like turns into a huge, but that thing is heavy, and we barely got it into this house. We should have built it in the house, but we didn't. So I'm thinking, like, is that just going to stay here when we move? Because it was horrible trying to get it out. So this thing, you hear how it's sealed, but they're all loose in there. You see that? So I don't know what to do. Like chip or something. Like, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's. This thing's worth what? It's okay. It's weird. That's what it is. I got it at the bins. It's called East of India hand carved Noah Ark small box, and it says, and they're like little wooden Noah Ark figurines, and it says, "This is not a child's plaything. It does not comply and for adult collectors only." And it goes for, this little box goes for like $27, and it doesn't weigh very much. It's little wooden figurines though, and I got it at the bins. I said that, I think, but it's completely sealed. It's brand new. I don't know I don't want to open it, I don't think. I don't know. There's I thought about just putting some tape like on the all these cute little animals in it, the wooden animals. I wonder if I just put, do I have any? Put like a small piece of bubble wrap, maybe? It'll make it a little bit tighter, you know what I mean? And it won't jiggle as much. We'll see. We shall see. It still jiggles. That didn't work as well as I thought. Let me try 2 pieces. Yeah, it's like it has a piece of plastic in it. Some of them are going to jiggle no matter what, but they're not even painted that good. It's really weird because they're so much for how, yeah, they are. Figure out a box for it. Overkill. One of these bad boys. I'm in my pajamas. I'm wearing like dog pants with dogs all over them. It's cold and just funny because it has the heater in the closet. But it's this is perfect. Wow, nice. It's still cold. $48 degrees, which isn't 46 degrees, but it felt like 38. And this is going to be Noah's Ark. 49 x 49. Listing women's clothing or costumes or kind of clothing you listing? Jean tops and dresses. Do you flat lay your jeans? I need to like carve out a spot somewhere in this room to do flat lays. Just haven't yet. So I have like a hanger with clips on it that I use. Doesn't look the greatest, but it works. I need to get, or I should get one of those like pant hangers that clamp. It would probably look better. Nice. I've been actually selling, and then I have quite a few shoes I need to list on Posh. I forgot about the shoes. I need to pack those up too. I have like one photographed. I need to pack. Sewing machine, ruffler, pleater. Yep. Totally not the right number. I put X81. It was X54. That's how messy my handwriting it was. I get quite a bit. More clothing up and everything will be good. I'll have a good mix. It'll be good because I'll have a mixture of hard goods. And I wonder if this is not going to fit in this box. There is no way. It's too tall. I think I will be good. And I will have a good mixture. It should fit. And 5. Hopefully I have a good mix of sales for clothing and hard goods. I'll be a little bit more consistent in sales. That's my goal. I really think I need a diverse. I think diversifying is the key for me. I love these quarter boxes. No, it might seem silly to ship in them, but they fit. They're small and they fit so much. Or all different sizes. And usually I just have get those bigger poly bags from eBay when I have like the left. Usually I get boxes, and then with the leftover I get the big bags from eBay, and I'll just slide them in there and make it look a little nicer. That way I don't have to mark out all the writing. I have to. I just put permanent marker on my drinking cup. What was this? This was a horse. Right there. X52. Let's see what's next. What else I got? This. I don't know where everybody is, though. I didn't see anybody live, but they might have went live since I went. Since then, I think the only one. Maybe they're all sleeping like most people are doing right now, probably. I told my husband, like, I think I'm going to stay up tonight and get stuff done before I leave. That way it's more organized for you. It's only 11:30. It's early. Actually not very tired like I was last night. I was pretty tired last night. I made enchiladas for supper tonight. They're really good. I don't know where I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere where you put the enchiladas like on the tortilla and then fry it, or then like cook the tortilla on both sides, and it like makes the. Oh, where are they? Somebody else live, probably. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I must not be subscribed to them. Yeah, I don't see anybody live on my, so there you go. I don't know who it is. There's so many resellers. It's like, hard to keep track of everyone. And oh. No clue. I'm sure there's tons of people I don't know, like in their sewing community. There's so many people. I just like to hang out. Oh. Hi, Chick Picker. Valerie. How are you? I lost my marker. Oh, yeah, back to work. Cute. Trying to get this stuff cleared out. How? Yeah, I'm trying to get everything done before. I'm trying to get this room kind of cleaned up for my husband doesn't have to like clean or move stuff around to get to things to ship. Hi, TW Holiday. I don't remember what your first name is. I've heard somebody say it. I don't remember it. Let me know what your first name is. I'm really bad with names, just to let you know. Sorry. I thought I had more stuff to pack. All I have left is these cups, which I know I don't have. Tim, that's right, Tim. I know I don't have any boxes that will fit this because I'm always short of boxes for mugs. So those will just have to wait. But I do have more stuff to photograph. Been a long day. I mostly packed for the trip, my trip, but just those few things that, you know, I'm using like up till the trip that I can't pack. I'm always afraid we forget something important. Because usually most of it's important, like toothbrushes or like a mouth. I wear a mouth guard at night, so I'm always afraid to like forget those important things. I did write a list this time for I wouldn't though. So that's good. Okay. All the shipping junk out of the way. Get these. Where's my scale? So I use a really kind of crummy kitchen scale. In here, I have a good, like a better scale room I ship in. But I figure for getting just, I mean, this works. The scale works, but it's kind of finicky sometimes. I figured for just getting basically the idea of how much it weighs. This works good. Oh, and if anybody wants to come and hang out, just let me know. I always forget to say that. If I ever forget to say that, anybody's always welcome. Just tell me. Say, hey, Amelia, put the link in. pieces and go on. KK. KK. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. There's a spider. Not that I'm really scared of spiders, but he really shocked me because I don't know where he came from. If you watched it, there was a moth in here and I was like freaking out. I was kind of off camera though. It was really late and it was huge. I do not like moths at all. And I was just like, oh. So I like caught it, but I like took it outside because I always feel bad when I don't want to like hurt a moth because I do feel bad. I don't know what, I just do. But I don't like moths at all. They freak me out. Silly, I know, but I just don't like them. Don't like them one bit. 49. Oops. $10 ounces. What is this? 44. $7 ounces. $5 ounces. Sorry. Hopefully nobody's chipping. I'm spouting off all these ounces. Oh. $8 ounces. Oh, I forgot to put all the where they're going to be at. Okay. Put them all up. Now it's getting too hot and I have to turn this heater off. Okay, next thing I need to do is pictures of these. I need to put these in order first. Okay, so start with the cling Cling along stockings. 9.5 to 10. Okay. Shape 5. Okay. Yep. Make sure. Shapely. Yep. This one's classic. Yep. Coffee ice. Yep. And okay, so they're all in order. When I take photos, it'll be easier to know which one's which, because some of them look exactly the same. Exactly. So is everybody listing? Still working, relaxing? What's everybody doing tonight? Oh, I guess I could have packaged the shoes up. Yeah, I'll get them on the next packing thing. Cherry and Posh. Yeah, I need to do that. I do it really good for a day or two, and then I splat. All I have left for Ambassador is a love note. I already bought my item. I'm just waiting for. I don't think it's got shipped yet. Oh, thanks for sharing my listing. So see if my item got shipped. I'm getting shoes because I need new shoes. Hopefully. It's the only thing I have left, I think. That's what it said. That's still waiting shipment. Oh, yeah? You have a video you need to edit? I used to edit videos on my Frugal channel. But I don't hardly ever do edited videos anymore on YouTube. I'm not very good at it. I liked it when YouTube had an editor built into it. It was really easy to do, make them look good. But now they don't have that. Yeah. Kind of excited about my house. Always in my house. I like being home, but sometimes it's just like, ugh. But then again, I'm kind of worried that my husband's like messed something up. But don't tell him that. I'm worried he's gonna forget to ship something, or he's done it before, but it's only been for like a day or two. This is a little bit longer. And I'm really worried about I might put my handling time. I'm worried about Monday because he's gonna ship stuff Monday for the weekend. But now he has to go up to Kansas City. So I don't know what we're gonna do. He might just not do it. He could drop it off, but we're just not really he could drop it off at Kansas City. We're just not really familiar with the area up there, like where post offices are around where he's going to be at. So I'm taking pictures of stockings, which they don't sell for a whole lot usually. But I get them for 5 cents each. So they're really easy to list, a lot of them, like one right after another, because I'm just changing a few words in this for the different ones. It's one of those items that I don't mind listing because I can list a lot of them in a short amount of time. And they're very cheap. What? My battery's almost dead. think that's everything tonight. Cool. Put these up and get them out of the way. Actually, I'm going to keep one of these on just to give me some light. Because this house has like no light. Good light in it. I guess I'll move back over here. And move you guys slowly. Usually I have a desk over here, over there, but I have a table, but the internet's already bad enough, and it seems like the further I get away, the worse and worse it gets. So, where did I put those? This can go up. Oh, I have this too. Yeah, wait on it. I'm not sure if the battery's charging right on it. So, oh wait. Let me test it again. It was a really good find. It's like one of those fancy baby monitors, and I got it for $2.99. I think I can sell it for a pretty good amount. Okay. Okie dokie. I know I had some manila envelopes here. Literally just see that. Probably under something. Somewhere. There you go. I should have another. I don't think these are going to fit in there. Oh no. Great. Put in my poly bags. So I found these. Okay, good night, Valerie. Hi, Thrifty Christy. I found these poly bags the other day in my closet. The older ones with the colorful things on them. Or wording. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be start at the bottom. These seem a lot bigger. They are. Okay. They're all marked. Let's see, this one is iced coffee. Bingo. Proportioned fit. So what are you listing, Thrifty Christy? Or are you listing? What are you up to tonight? $38, 10 to 11. Eight, 5, 9.5. And 9.5 to 10.5. They don't have to wait. They know they're going to be less than 4 ounces. Okay, see you later, Tim. So they all went on DD. Cool. Now I need to do the shoes. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some different packing material for these shoes. Be right back though. Don't go anywhere. Crap. Surprisingly, that happens more than it should. Okay. More packing stuff. As well as spill water all over my shirt. I should write myself a note to look for square boxes for my mugs. Somewhere. I need to just order a lot of them. I guess. They're kind of hard to come by for me. Okay. I like these shoes. I don't know, they're size 40. Yeah, they probably will fit me. Or close to it. Alright. A little tight. Oh my god, they're so uncomfortable. Alright. Good. Look at those heels. I would break my neck in those. Ooh, this is leather. Okay. Usually I wrap leather shoes in tissue paper just to help, especially if they're suede. Okay. I'll just leave them open, I guess. I don't know. I have to figure out how to protect the heel from breaking. Did I move the tape again? Yes. Of course I did. I don't think I've ever shipped heels. How do you guys ship heels? I'll make sure I protect the point. You guys want to see my cheap tape trick? Because I'm so cheap. When it says it's out, it's really not out. It has like one more use out of it that I use because I am that cheap. I need to get a trash bag in here. Mine's. Okay. So let's see how these bad boys are going to fit in a box. Or if they're going to fit in one of these boxes. Huh, that works good. Okay, that's how I'm going to ship them. These are size 40. So what size is that? Like maybe a 9? Or a 10, probably? 10? I'm 10 and a half, and they're just a little snug on me, so that they're a 10. I'll look it up for sure. So I accidentally stabbed myself in the leg with a knife today. It was today. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. think it was today. That hurts. It still hurts. And it was in here because I had a knife in one of those IKEA bags. A knife and like fork serving set. And I kind of forgot about it. And I poked. And it went through the bag and I walked right into it and it hurt. Thrifty, did you say earlier, I think when we were in Heather, that you stopped doing Posh? I think you said that. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I put bubble wrap around here. I forgot to put a bag on it. Oh. Put a bag over it. Yes. If anybody wants to join, let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. I'm not talking to myself. If I know you. Or I've seen you in chats before. It's the only stipulation. I'm actually getting this stuff done a little bit faster than I thought I would, which is great. So I actually get to sleep normal amount tonight. Plus, I didn't have any sales today, which sucks, but at the same time, it's kind of nice because I don't have to get up early. Oh. Yeah, sales have been super slow for me on Posh. Like, I haven't really got a whole lot of sales on Posh. I usually sell shoes pretty good, so I'm kind of excited to list these shoes over there. I actually thought about just doing all shoes, like keeping the clothes I have, because I can get shoes pretty cheap. I don't know. But I've been trying different things, like sharing one item multiple times. I heard that somewhere that might work. Hasn't yet for me. There's something else that I was doing. Oh, I've been going into, like, you know where you can go find new people? Well, I've been going into there and I've been following new people. But then I've been going into their closet and liking, especially if it has more than one item, sharing all of their stuff. Because I figure at some point they're going to need to buy something, right? Ugh, that was a mess. But it is frustrating. An address issue? Just like your personal address, or like a seller address? I'm hoping I hear back from that guy with the GSP issue before I leave. Because I won't have to deal with it on my vacation or my trip. It's not really a vacation, but it kind of is. What's the like? Don't tell me the address, but like, what's the problem? Is it on Posh or is it on eBay? deals are going to be these beauties. eBay. Post office says it doesn't exist. What does PayPal say? Does it say it's okay to ship to, or does it say you need to contact them? Probably just have to email them or message them, not email them, message them and ask them for the right address. And I know a lot of people don't change addresses. And it depends on how much the item is for me. What I do is they say, oh my gosh, I need an address change. Yada, yada, yada. It's on like a not super expensive item. I call eBay immediately and I tell them, hey, I'm going to change this address. Am I going to be protected under seller protection? And they're usually like, oh yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, where's mine? They're like, if we can see the message. And I get like, which I don't know, like I've never had a problem. Huh. Okay. Is it, I don't want to know like the address or anything, but is it in a northern state? Because I had a really weird address issue up there. It was like eBay was saying it was a county. So what does PayPal say? Like when you click on it, does it say it's okay to ship to on PayPal? Or does it have an issue? Huh. One time I had a really weird address thing, and it didn't flag it as an issue, but instead of one address, like PayPal had a different town, and the other one had the same town, another town, and like I put it through like US. Oh, you know what you could do? You could go to USPS and there's an address checker. You can type it in to see if it's a verified address and see if they just have something like spelled differently or placed differently in it. Does that make sense? I do that sometimes when I have issues. But just to see what's causing it. Huh. Weird. Anyways, I had one once that had a different town on both addresses, but then when you Googled it, it was the same thing. It was like a town within like I don't even know, community or something. It was weird. It's a weird thing. That's really weird. And I mean, if he's getting mail there, he obviously should know his address. But I've only had that. I've had that issue a few times though when address errors come up and you're just like. And I hate it when you have like 1-day handling time or something, and it's like, what are you supposed to do other than call eBay? And or even if you don't, it's still frustrating. Well, I guess if he doesn't figure it out, you can always do cancel the sale for the address thingy-majig, whatever it says. I don't remember what it says, but there's that option. That's weird. I wonder if the first number and letters like their housing division, and maybe that's not part of the ad. I bet it's part of it's a housing division on a road with those mailboxes or something. You know what I mean? Or it could be, if it's something like that, it could be, well, I don't know about the 31A. I don't know if places still do this. When I was younger, we'd have like a Route 1, Box 10, blah, blah, blah. And it was an actual mailbox. Yeah, and at this point, eBay will probably just, I mean, have you called eBay? I bet they'll just tell you to contact the buyer. Does the buyer have any feedback? Like, has he bought on eBay before? Maybe the system's just messed up for the night or something. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, maybe it's, you think nowadays they'd have, like, all this stuff figured out, right? With all their high-tech crap they have. There. That might work. At least for now it will. I bet. Well, I think if you can't figure it out, I would cancel because of address issues. Because there's nothing you can do. I mean, you don't want to send it to the wrong address and then him do a refund and you lose the product and yada, yada, yada. Oh my gosh. I did not look to see what these were. Go me. If I did that. Tan peep toe. Yeah, there. X11. X11. These things are really high. They're really pretty though. They are size 8.5. They don't look like they hardly ever were worn. Maybe once or twice. They're really nice though. Oh. Oh no. Oh, hopefully he'd understand. You'd think. Almost done with the packing. And then going to clean this room up real quick. Yeah, no kidding. And you know, it might be a wrong address. And might be a wrong address, and he might have lived there for a long time, and his postal carrier just, you know, knows that it's his. You know what I mean? Like if they changed addresses or something, like in the system. Because like when I was younger, we had that Route 1 box, whatever, address. It eventually changed. But we were still getting mail, you know, for that because they were updating the addresses. So maybe he doesn't know it just because of that. My dogs, I think they know something's up. So they've been like really lovey-dovey to me today. They're probably like, please don't leave us. I think I might have put this in 2 bags. I think I did. Well, it's in 2 bags. They're I am going to miss my dogs. And my husband, I guess. No, I'm going to miss both of them. My husband. I was just joking. He's talking about like all this fun stuff he's going to do while I'm gone. I'm just like, you don't do any of that stuff when I'm here. We don't go do any of that stuff. I'll be good for it. I swear, if I should tape the tape gun to my hand because I'm always looking for it, no matter where I'm at. I have like 3 of them. I have 3 tape guns. Always looking for one of them. These were those green ones. They were the Jazzberry ones. 14x14. Last pair. Hopefully they don't fall. There we go. These are just Chadwicks. I thought they were pretty for 50 cents. Wish they fit me. I'm hoping my PayPal card's here tomorrow because it's supposed to be here by the 11th. It sucks if it's not. But now you can transfer or because I hope it's here because I didn't transfer money from it this week. But we'll see. They probably didn't even send it. They probably said they were going to send it and didn't. After that fiasco, because they probably knew I was upset. Hopefully they did, though. That was just a mess. Where is the tape? What is it that he bought, if you don't mind me asking? Was it like clothing or hard goods? Yeah, I don't like this box. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Pulled off half the cardboard. Holy. Air freshener. So that's bad. Okay, last box. Yay. These took a little bit longer. To do these shoes did. Hi, Alma. How are you tonight? I'm just doing some packaging up and going to clean this room up a little bit and getting ready to try to get cleaned up a little bit for my husband don't have to move stuff around a whole lot when he's doing packing for me when I leave on my trip tomorrow. And plus, I'm also getting stuff ready to list for tomorrow morning because I'm always like before a trip, I'll get everything done I need done, and then I'm like antsy, just sitting there. So this will give me something to do. Nice. Oh. And just get some of this clutter under control in this room. I cleaned my other room kind of. I need to organize my desk still, where it's easier for him to find stuff. But and he won't have to ship if he doesn't want to, because I'm going to extend my handling time. Or if something comes up, told him not to worry about it. But I'd be happy if he did. Go find a place for these boxes. My PJs. So sorry for the dog themed pants. It's cold here though. So I'm like, these look nice and warm. I'm going to wear them tonight. That's that. Export. Going into GG. Oh, hi, Crowin. I'm going to Kentucky. Nowhere. Or, it's going to be about a 10, 11 hour drive probably by the time we get done. Where am I? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to think. Sometimes I get sidetracked. Okay. Oh, nice. You know what I should really pack up is this stuff, because it's listed already. Well, this isn't. That stuff is, though. I need a big box. Yes. I mainly sell hard goods, but I do clothing on Poshmark. I have a few clothing pieces on eBay, but mostly I just got up to like 113 or 12 or 11 or something like that. I'm going, or I'm almost to ambassador status on Posh, which I'm excited about. I just have to do the love note thing, which I just waiting for my item to get shipped to me. So hopefully it'll turn out good. But I'm trying to do both. Trying to do some clothing, and then I've been doing hard goods for about a little less than 4 years. And this year I just started doing clothing. It was like anti-clothing for a long time. So oh, I have that little box somewhere. Actually, I might have used it. I think I used it. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. These two, I just need cardboard. This, is that the actual name for them? We always call them step baskets. So possibly, if it is, I will use definitely log a bird. It's really nice. I got it at they're called, it was at a Citywide, but the yard sale I went to was like a Goodwill. Oh, it's a brand. No, I don't know. It's just one of those step basket things, I think. I don't know how you'd tell if it's marked. It's not marked. I don't see any markings. But I got this at it was like a donation yard sale, a Goodwill donation yard sale type thing. Is it signed on the bottom? I don't think so. Nope. Not that I can see. It's just a step basket. I just think this style I think it will do good just because of what it is. Like what kind of basket it is. I hope, at least. But it's a pretty basket. It was so funny because I got this and then we were over at my husband's parents' house and his mom's like, hey, Amy, I have something to show you. Nobody could figure out what it was, but I bet you can. And she goes to her garage and she pulls one of these out. I'm like, I just found one of those. That's kind of funny. I don't really see them a whole lot. I need to find some cardboard, I guess, where you can finally pack these things up. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I need to go grab something. So I've been doing my packing in my other room. So I put all my shipping supplies in there. But since I am in this room right now because it's further away from our bedroom, which is technically the house's living room. So there's not like any, I know this sounds weird, but like our bedroom doesn't have like any doors on it because it's the living room of the house, because I convinced I live in a small house and I needed more room, so I convinced my husband to move the bedroom into the living room and to use our old bedroom as another office space. So all my shipping supplies is in that space, but it's his office too because he works from home sometimes. So that was probably why he agreed to it. This is barely too small. Barely. Dang it. So I like when I'm up late, I work in here just for it's not too noisy. Just have to do what I gotta do. It's on my work either. Well, that's not listed yet, so I'm not going to worry too much about the basket. I know I probably have a box in there, but I think this will work for the Barbie thing. Because if they sell and they're not on boxes, my husband won't know what to do. He'll be like, where are they? Where did you put them? Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, last night when I went live, I did all my clothing pictures and stuff, and got most of that listed on Posh. And then tonight I wanted to finish up this hard goods stuff. And then finish getting stuff ready. Oh, cool. Hi, the Comfortable Life. That's awesome. So you're doing... I've been hearing about Depop. Most of my stuff is like... clothing-wise, I sell is like mall brands and stuff. So I wonder if it'd do better like over there. And the only reason I sell that stuff is it's what I can get. Sorry for the noise, guys. Over here. And I don't spend much on clothing. I rarely spend over $1 for a piece of clothing. Usually it's more like 50 cents to 25 cents. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Like my tops and stuff, if I get them locally at one thrift store I go to, depending on the day, sometimes they have like half off the entire store. It's like every other Saturday or something, or I don't know when it is, but I think they have a schedule. And sometimes it's full price, but their tops are 50 cents. So sometimes they're 50 cents or 25 cents. Their pants, like jeans, are $1 or 50 cents, depending on the day. And their regular price for their shoes are 50 cents. And their boots are $1. So I get a lot of my stuff there because it's cheap. And if I go to the bins, I'll look through the clothes, but I don't go there very often just because it's not very close to me. I really need to chop one of these boxes up. They're such nice boxes. Sometimes I'll buy the half off clothing at Salvation Army, which is a little bit more expensive, but it has to be pretty good. Or okay, at least. But where I live, we just don't get a lot of high-end brands. And like we don't have like a lot. We don't really have a mall around here. We have a mall, but it's very small, and it has like Penny's, Maurice's, the Buckle, and like some sporting goods stores, and that's it. So even sometimes small brands are scarce. And that's in the big town near me. So I just try to get what I can when I can and work with it. But sometimes I find like good like work clothes, like type brands like that I can put on eBay. Sorry. Trying to do these hot. Dang. Okay. The real, like the bigger town, like the really bigger, like the, well, it's like the state capital. It's about 50 miles away. And I don't like any of their thrift stores. They're very pricey, and they're just not, they don't have very good stuff either. The only thing I really, like, last week I went to Plato's Closet, 90% off sale. I got a few things. So that was nice. And it was real cheap. I think I got like 11, I think it was 11 items for 13 something. So that wasn't bad. Bada bing, bada boom. There's a little bit better brands, like it's more, there's some like Faded Glory, but there's not as much as in the thrift store. Like there's not as much Walmart brands in the thrift stores. Again though, ours don't have like a lot of like high-end brands or anything. But just more recognizable brands, I guess, would be the right way to say it. But some of it was like, some of them were like 60, and they're cuter, you know, they have a lot of cute stuff. Did I just put, no, I put both of them. Some of them were like 60 cents, so it was kind of like, eh. The only thing I didn't like about our Plato's Closet is their customer service stuck bad. Like, I walked in there, the lady did say hi to me, like the manager lady, which I had never seen there before. She said hi to me. She wasn't like old or anything, but she was an older woman than the other employees. And, you know, I know a lot of, you know, younger, I don't know. It just really kind of irritated me because when they didn't, the first time I went in there, they didn't say any hi or anything. And then when we went, like, I had went when it was 75% off because I was in town for a dental appointment. So I went and just seen what they had, and they didn't say hi or anything. And then this time, Lay said hi, and it was great. I talked to her for a little bit. And, but when I went to check out, the guy that was checking out, he had a sucker in his mouth the whole time. And, like, I don't know. Like, that just, like, was really... And he didn't say anything. Does that seem weird? That seems weird to me. I don't know. Maybe that's the new norm. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I thought it seemed kind of weird. It was just like... hardly said a word and had a sucker in his mouth the whole time. Like, when we worked, we couldn't even really have gum in our mouth when I used to work retail. Yeah. I just, like, I don't know. Like, maybe not the no talking, like, didn't bug me that much. It's just the sucker thing. I don't know, for some reason. Maybe I'm just grumpy about it. It just really kind of bugged me. I don't know why. I feel like I'm the weird one. I even heard one of my cats meowing. Sorry for all the squeaking. So it didn't rain today. It sprinkled, but it didn't rain, which was good. I think it's still flooding in some places. Not like horrible though anymore. Not 100% sure though. But I know like we have like a turnpike that goes to the state, and all the floodgates are still open. For those. I need to go get my big poly bags. I'll be right back. Take these back and clean up a little bit as I go. I'm pretty much done, I think. Oh, for some reason I should have brought all my. I usually keep my poly bags in here, just because I have a drawer system. I can't wait. Next house we move into, we buy, is going to have a huge room for my stuff, my eBay stuff, or some way somewhere for me to work. I think. I hope. Wouldn't that be nice, right? There we go. This is. Well, thank you. I would love to come live sometime with you. I used to have another channel a long time ago. Not about reselling though. It was a frugal channel. I used to do a lot of videos on that channel. And I did like a lot of edited videos though. Because live was kind of like the new thing. When I was doing that. So I've been doing videos for a while. Probably about, I would say about 4 years. But I like live a lot better because I do not like editing videos. I stopped doing my frugal channel for one reason only. Silly reason. Was because I didn't like editing videos and YouTube took away the video editor that they used to have, that I used to use with a Chromebook because that's all I had at the time. So I couldn't edit my videos, so I stopped doing them. That's the only reason I stopped. And then once I got a Windows, I started again. Some couponing, not really. More like, well, if you ever want to look at it, it's called Live Well and Live Frugal. It was more like tips and tricks and recipes and just, I don't know, whatever I wanted to put. There was some like, not really survival stuff, but like things I did with my husband, like videos I did with my husband, just all kinds of different stuff. And it's a car door slamming. Sometimes when I okay, kid steals more. Some stuff was coupons. A lot of recipes and cooking and meal prepping, which I don't do meal prepping as much anymore. I need to get back into doing it. Just how to do stuff cheap. But sometimes when I log, it's under my like my YouTube account. It's like both channels are under the same YouTube account. So sometimes when I go live with people, it will pop up saying "Live Well and Live Frugal" because I don't know how to change it when I'm going live with someone else. So, I used to have a lot of fun doing it though. I just didn't like editing without their easy software. Because I do like a lot of like, I'll buy a chicken, or we get chickens from the farm my husband works at. So I'll get a chicken and I'll make like 3 meals out of it, or 2 meals, even if it's just 2, if you have like a big family. And then it was that kind of stuff. And then I would make broth out of the bone, like use the bones to make broth and show how to do that, or show how to prep, I don't know, like 15 meals and at once, you know. Thanks. It's an old channel. I don't post there anymore, but thanks for subscribing. It has some interesting stuff on it, I think. But and the Barbie one. And I had a really crummy camera when I did a lot of those videos. I was just doing it for the heck of it. And I used to be like, people would have live shows and go into the fruit, because there's a frugal / like homesteading type community that used to be on or hang out around a little bit. Not like the reselling one though, because it's what I do. So it's more interesting, right? Oh, phooey. 12.9 by 6, and let's put this in. Let's put them both in AA. This is my inventory book. It's a mess. All my list of all my inventory I have. And I know a lot of people list it and then just write their inventory number in the SKU, and I do that, but I like to have my book, like it recorded and like I write it out anyways, because there's been so many times that I forgot to put, or I have put the wrong location, and I can go back and see what I wrote right next to it and find it. Yeah, I even had like intros on my videos and stuff when I was doing that Virgo channel. Like now, yeah, I couldn't even imagine having intros again. Wait, is that AA? Yeah, AA. Good to go. Oh, I don't know if anybody, I think I might have showed this before. I don't know if anybody ships glass and stuff. And sometimes I have double boxed like a few glass items in the past. But usually what I use is I wrap it in cardboard and then put whatever glass item it is in the box. Or I use this stuff. It's cardboard, but it's like cut. Do you see that? And places that have glass, that get glass shipped, will probably have this kind of stuff. You could probably ask. I don't know. But like a business that would have glassware shipped to them probably gets this stuff in their packages or something similar. So if you ever ship glass, I would definitely find a business that has a lot of glassware and ask them. I get mine from the farm my husband works at. They save it for me. They get, I think their honey jars come wrapped in it. So, because they have glass honey jars. Which it's really nice of them to save them for me. I have bags of it. But if I don't have this, I just get kind of not like super sturdy cardboard. But it's not super. It's like middle grade cardboard. That's easy enough to wrap around an item. But that's like this is for like big glass items. Usually. Okay. Time to clean up a little bit. But yeah, I've heard of a few people doing Depop. I've heard that. I wonder if it's easy. Is it easy? Do you know if it's easy to list on there? That's why I like Poshmark, is because I'm not like huge into fashion and clothing, but it's so easy to list them that I guess I don't mind doing it would be the way I would say that. Sorry, guys. Okay. I only have one thing left on my to-do list for the day. That's pretty good. And then stuff to do before. Come on, pen. Pen, stop working. and that is to find a book that I lost in this room. Nice. That's the last thing on my list, is to find the book that I lost in this room. It's not really a book, it's a notebook. Well, it's a notebook. It's like my book that I write everything in, like my to-do list, stuff I want to do that day. And I lost it somewhere, I think, in this room. So apparently this pen is not going to work. I need to just stop trying it and find a different pen. I'm wasting my time. Okay. Need to put this somewhere. Put it up here. Out of his way. And I also like these quarter boxes. I know a lot of people don't like reusing boxes, but like I've been selling a lot of like Monster High dolls and stuff, which I really like to sell vintage stuff, but I found that like Monster High dolls, even used, sell pretty good and fast. These are like perfect. You just bend their knees a little bit and they fit perfectly in these boxes. And then I just usually slide them into a poly bag. Or I guess you could just ship them. Probably not these because they have holes in the bottom. I like those ones because they're lightweight. Hey, I was just saying I can get a trash bag in here. Or my trash. Bingo. Yeah, it is. It's funny, isn't it? Finding my to-do list is on my to-do list. I just felt like so out of the loop. Like I had another notebook that I wrote my stuff in today, but it just made me feel like so out of it. I didn't have the book. Hopefully I'll find it now. So I'm going to be gone until I believe Monday. But we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. I hope my husband can hold down the stuff for eBay. Like I said, I'm going to extend my handling time. Just in case. But it still makes me nervous. Because this is kind of like... this is what I do. It's kind of like, I don't want to say like, well, it is kind of like my baby. You know, I've worked really hard. I don't want to accidentally mess up something. But I also haven't went anywhere in a real long time. And I'm always at my house. I can go back to... actually, I'll just stick it right here now. Yeah, I'll take it back to the other room. So, I need to put this inventory back in the inventory closet. Yes, I have a closet full of unlisted inventory because I am kind of an inventory hoarder because I have ran out of stuff to list before and it sucked. Or I got real close to it and it really stunk. And since I live kind of away from any type of sourcing, like in the winter, I might not be able to go and get inventory. So I kind of, or sometimes we just I can't find good inventory, so when I find it, I get it as much as possible. So this product's like cool. Well, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Take this off. Okay, guys. Let me try this again. Whoops. Alright, now it should work. I'm trying to put this bag on top of the box that I didn't know was back there. I kind of need it to dump all out. Perfecto. Break anything. Okay. I just put my inventory in this closet, so I'm still kind of getting used to how to dig through it. But usually, what I do, I'll show you here in a bit. Trying to get this stuff put back up. Okay. Everything looks good. Okay, so what I do, so I don't have to dig through my inventory pile all the time, what I started doing is once a week, I pull out my inventory or whatever's on top usually, new stuff, or the old stuff, whatever's on top, and I put, I have these bins, so I'll put all my hard goods and stuff in these bins. I have 5 of them, one for each day of the work week, and I'll fill this up with hard goods. And I do sell quite a few like littler things, and the bigger stuff goes on they sit on a cart. The bigger stuff goes on the bottom of the cart. Then each bag has a grocery sack in it, and I shove that full of the clothing I want to list for that day for Posh. And then I do that once a week. That way I'm not digging through inventory all the time. That takes a lot of energy. At least for me it does. So that's what I do. That's why I kind of shove it in that closet for now. Which I used to be like my extra shipping closet. But since most of my inventory are in tubs and I can push them way far away because my heater's right there. And since it's going to be getting cold enough to turn it on, I wanted to make sure all my extra shipping stuff was out of there. So. Okay, what's up next? Pretty well done. I see if I find my book. Good enough, at least, for him. My book fell. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I don't know where I would have put it. I had a fall somewhere, and I just didn't recognize it. Or realize it, recognize it. I would think. Because I had it when I was pulling orders last night. I know that for sure. But after that, I have no clue where it went. I don't know. Not a huge deal. Yes. I wonder if I set it down over here when I was digging for stuff. Oh, I found it. Whoa. Found it. Okay. So, okay, now the pin's kind of working. I believe I don't have a pin in this room. Oh, I do. Oh, here's another one. Here's one. Okay. Yay. Nice. I think that's the first time I have completed a to-do list in a very long time. I also need to renumber my posh. I'll do that right now if I don't forget. Some of my posh items. Hi, Comfortable Live. Because, glad you're back. I am switching all of my poly bags to bins where I have more room to put my boxes on my shelves because that's how I like to do them. And so I put all of my poly bags in. I've been putting them in bins or totes, or whatever you call them. And I switched all the ones on eBay because they're easy to switch, the like SKU or the location number, but they're kind of hard to switch on. Okay, good night, Alma. Have a great day tomorrow. They're kind of hard to switch on Posh. So, let me see if I can do it real quick. That way, I can get them done. Dun, dun, dun. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to find. The only problem is that that you can actually put like an SKU in. I have to go find what they are first and then find the item in the long list of stuff and go from there. So, and the V21 though, I don't have to worry about because I sold that one already. We have Karen Scott. I open them in a new tab. Stunt. Silk. Oh, I know which one that is. Like, which one is that? There it is. And the last one is The Imaginary Voyage. Okay. Okay. So So what's everybody working on that's still on here? What number was it? 17. I guess this will like kind of like a relist kind of thing. My listings, not really a relist, but kind of. And posh. Drinking coffee. Yum. Nice. Kids stealing more. That's great. What kind of toys do you list? Just curious. Like, are they I don't know. You list plush, baby toys, just any toys. I guess what genre is what I'm asking. Okay, next is you. 27. Okay. RST. Okay, so I'm looking for a really pretty shirt I have. This one. And like an aqua lacy thing, I believe. Which I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. Okay, now S75. Oh, that Friday tank top. Which is a cute tank top. I'm just surprised it hasn't sold. It just says Friday on it, but it's cute. Oh, cool. Retail arbitrage. Let's see. Edit these real quick. And I will be done with this, all thing I have left to do is change my handling time. Yay. Well, I don't even have, this is, God, I looked at that. Which one is this? This is that cream one. So it would be T. Not that one. Yeah. Don't even have the number on it. So that's good. I looked on this one. This was one of them. Got that problem fixed. Always good. Okay. Date. That's the item. Update. List this item. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I got them all finished. So I don't have to worry about that. That's great. Let's do my handling time real quick. Man, my ears been itching lately. Oh, so squeaky. Okay. To my eBay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well, I'll do this later, the shipping thing. Well, I think I am done working, guys. I am tired, and it's 2, and I have crossed almost everything off my list, so That's great. I think I'm just going to finish picking up these boxes and go ahead and head out and go to bed. So thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, watching, and chit-chatting in the chat with me. And hoping we get some stuff done. I will see you guys probably next week. So thanks again, and good night, guys. Bye.